Hello students, today we will be practicing some more questions of arithmetic progression. We did the introduction in the previous video, so we are going to start with some important questions. So first one I'll take up. How many terms are there in AP? How many terms are there in AP? Which is starting from 9, 13, 9, 13, 17, and so on. And the last term is given 97. Okay. So one more term is there, it is 21. So first of all, what we will do? First of all, what we are going to do? We are going to find the common difference. See. So what is the common difference? 13 minus 9. So that is D. And if this question is in AP, the other series will always be in AP. No need to check. Otherwise, you can check also. 13 minus 9 is how much? This is 4. So, common difference is 4. And the first term we will note down, that is 9. Okay. Then, how many terms are there in AP? So, terms ka formula, what is the formula of terms? Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1D. So, what is your A? A is 9, and this formula can also be used in place of Tn. We can also write L also, because this is the formula of last term also. If we know the last term of a series, we can write here L also. I told you in the previous video कि L is equal to A plus n minus 1D, same formula. So A plus n minus 1D. So putting the last term here, so what is the last term? It is 97. First term is 9 plus n minus 1. We have to find the value of n. And what is D? D is 4. So 97 minus 9 we'll get, then n minus 4, 1. 97 minus 9 is what? 97 minus 17 minus 9 is 8. So that is 88. And then we'll divide by 4. So 4. So that becomes 4 to 8, 4 to 8 and n minus 1. So n is equal to 23. So how many terms are there in AP? The answer is 23. I think समझ में आ गया होगा. ठीक है? You can pause the video to note it down. We'll move on to the next question. So the next question is, find the middle term of an AP which is 11, 8, 5, 2 up till minus 61, and we'll calculate the middle term of the series. So first of all, we have to calculate what? The total number of terms of the series. How many terms are there in the series? So again, using the same formula, L is equal to A plus n minus 1D, and we'll calculate D also. Can we calculate D? 5 minus 8 is equals to minus 3? Yes. Because if I calculate 8 minus 11 also, then also the answer will be the same. Okay. Then we'll put the values minus 61 last term, and then 11 and n minus 1. So minus 61 minus 11 will give you minus 3, and that gives you 2, and 6 minus 1 is minus 72. So minus 72, and we'll divide it by 3, cancel. 3 2s are 6 and 3 4s are 12. So n minus 1 is equal to 24. So 24 plus 1, it will give 25. So number of terms are 25. Now we have to find, found out how many number of terms are there. So now we have to find the middle term of the AP. So how will we find? If the number is odd, we'll add 1. So n plus 1 divided by 2 will be the middle term of the series. So what is the middle term? 25 plus 1 divided by 2. So it is 26 divided by 2. That is 13th term of the series is middle term. So then 13th term we'll calculate. T13 is equal to what? A plus 12D. So what is the area? 11 and 12 into minus 3. 12 3 is 36 minus ka 11, and we'll get what? Minus 36 minus 11 is minus ka 5 and 2. So minus 25. So the answer will be what? Answer is T13th term will be minus 25 of the name. So pause the video to note it down. So moving on to the third question. Which term of an AP 45, 42, 39, 36 is the first negative term? So how we will calculate the first negative term? First negative term means कि we are going to find the term which is zero. Term which is zero. I'll find the term which is zero because this is a decreasing AP. So somewhere it will get reduced to zero. So I'll find zero is which term of the AP. And when I'll calculate the the number of term, which term is zero of the AP, then I'll be able to calculate the very next term will be negative only. No? So I'll find out which term of an AP is zero. When I get that number, I'll add 1 to it and I'll get the first negative term. Got it? So what is A? It is 45. What is D? 42 minus 45. That is again what? Minus 3. And I have to find 0. The last term, which term is? Suppose my last term is 0. So A plus n minus 1D, again applying the same formula. So 0, A will be 45 plus n minus 1D. D is minus 3. Okay? So we get minus 45 n minus 1 into minus 3. So minus get cancelled. So we'll get this is 15 and n minus 1 is 15. So n will be 15 plus 1, that is 16. So the 16th term is basically 0. When the 16th term is 0, obviously the very next term will be negative. So my answer will be n is equal to what? 17. So the 17th term of this AP will be negative. Let us find out the second 17th term. What will be the 17th term of this AP? T17 will be A plus 16D. So what is A? A is 45 and 16D. 16 into minus 3. Minus 48, 45. So the first 16, 17 term will be minus 3. So T17 will be minus 3. Okay? I hope you understand. Pause the video to note it down. So coming on to the fourth question. If m times the mth term of an AP is n times the nth term of an AP and m is not equal to n, then prove that its m plus nth term is 0. Okay? So how will we write the mth term? So we will write like Tm is equal to A plus m minus 1D. The mth term is written like this. If A and D are A is the first term and D is the common difference. Okay? So, and again the nth term can be written as A plus n minus 1D. Now you all know this. So, now he says if m times the mth term is of an AP is n times the nth term, okay, so of an AP, then prove that Tm plus 1. So we have to finally calculate what? Tm plus n, nth term. So what उसका कैसे लिखेंगे? How will write? M plus n minus 1. mth term, m plus nth term कैसे लिखी जाएगी? A plus m plus n minus 1D. Okay. So first of all we have to, the condition which is given, we have to use this condition. Okay. So putting the values of this Tm and Tn in this. So A plus m minus 1D and n into A plus n minus 1D. Okay. And then multiplying. So m A plus m. I am purposely not multiplying m minus this thing. I am not opening this bracket. Okay. So and D. And then here n A plus n minus 1D. Okay. So now we will calculate this. Shifting both terms which contain A to one side. So that gives us MA minus NA and n minus 1D minus m minus 1D. Okay. I'll grab this and put it somewhere else. We have to find this. So now we'll take A common here and that m minus n here. Okay. And यहाँ पे n square minus n and minus m square and minus get cancelled. So this gives m and then d. Okay. So now n square and m square को we'll पास लिख लेंगे. Okay. So n square minus m square plus m minus n d and here m minus n. Okay. Now we have to calculate, we have to take common what? M minus n common लेना दोनों साइड से. but यहाँ पे n square minus n square is there. So we'll take negative sign common and we'll change this. Okay, so I'll put it here, minus m square minus n square. Can I do this? Yes, because when we take sign common, minus sign common, then the terms get reversed. M can be written first and then n. Okay, so d and m minus n, because इसको काटना है, m minus n को हमें कैंसिल करना है. So अब देखो यहाँ पे माइनस, this gives me m minus n and m plus n, and from this m minus n, and then overall d, and then a m minus n. I can take out m minus n, m minus n and m minus n from all common. Okay, when I take common, I'm left with what? I'm left with what? To this side I'll write. Okay, so I'm left with what? I'm left with a here, and then minus of m plus n there, and plus 1, and overall I have d. Okay, so I've got this relation now. So now I'll put the values in t. I have to find out t m plus n term. ठीक है, ये हमें फाइंड करना था. तो a m plus n minus 1 d. Whenever we get this kind of question, we always evaluate या find out, use the condition and evaluate a in terms of d. Okay, so I have calculated a in terms of d. What is the relation? This is the relation. So I'll put the a here. I'll put the a here. T m plus n term I have to find out. Put the value here. Minus m plus n bracket plus 1, and that is d, and here I'll get m plus n minus 1 d. Taking d common, okay, taking d common, I'm left with minus m minus n plus 1 plus m plus n minus 1. So if I see, all the terms are getting cancelled. Okay, so I'm left with 0 here. So d into 0 is 0. So this is proved. M plus n term has come out to be 0. Okay, so pause the video to note it down. So the next question is, find the three numbers in AP whose sum is 15 and the product is 80. Okay, so whenever we have to assume three numbers in AP, what do we do? First number is a plus d. If a is my first term, so first number is first number is a minus d, then a, and then a plus d. If there may be, can I write like this? If this is my middle term, इससे पहले वाला a minus d, and after this a plus d. Okay, so whenever we have to assume three numbers in AP, we write a minus d, comma a and a plus d. These are my three terms which are already in AP. Are they in AP? Yes, because if we subtract them from each other, then we'll get what is the common difference? Then we'll get 3 as a d as a common difference. Okay, so now he's saying find let the numbers in AP be a minus d, a, and a plus d, and whose sum is 15. When sum is given, a minus d plus a plus a plus d, so we'll get what? 15. अब कोई स्टूडेंट बोलेगा मुझे कि मैम ऐसे नहीं, हम ऐसे भी तो कर सकते थे, a plus a plus d and a plus 2d. What is wrong in this? Nothing wrong in this, but क्या है, the question will be lengthy. Okay, you will get too many terms and it might be difficult for solving you. So जब AP में होता है तो this is the right method, because in this आपको ये cancel out हो जाता है. So we are left with 3a's. Finally, in the first equation itself, we are getting the value of a. Okay, and then he says the product is what? Product is a minus d multiplied by product of three terms, a and a plus d. That is equal to 80. That is only this question meant a minus d and a plus d. Okay, so multiplying these two terms, a square minus d square into a is equal to 80. So a is what? 5 ka square minus d ka square. So we have to evaluate d here. So 50. 5 1 5. 5 1 5 and 5 16s are na. So Okay, so 25 minus d square is equal to 16, and if I put d square here, then 25 minus 16 is 9. So d means d is plus minus what? 3. D is plus minus 3. So now can I evaluate these terms? Final answer. First term is 5 minus d. 5 minus d is 3. Positive 3. D की दो values हैं 3 and minus 3. So first we are taking d as this thing, है ना? And then 5 plus 3. So what are the numbers? 2, 5 and 8. And if I take d as minus 3, then minus minus plus, and then 5 and then minus 3. So we are getting 8, 5 and 2. So these are the terms in AP. Okay. So there are two answers. So pause the video to note it down. One more question is left. So if the sum of n, 2n and 3n terms of an AP be S1, S2, S3 respectively, then prove that S3 is equal to thrice of S2 minus S1. Okay. So sum of n terms, 2n terms and 3n terms we'll write separately. Okay. So S2 can be written as, S1 can be the first of all sum of n terms. N terms का sum is S1 and we'll write what? S1 is यहाँ पे S1 है and n terms same है. So n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 d, right? This is the way we write the sum. Then again we write S2. S2 is what? S2 is S2n is what? 2n by 2, 2a plus 2n minus 1 d. Okay. So ये लिख दिया. Then we have to write S3. S3 I'll write somewhere here so that आपको पता लग जाएगा maybe this side. तो S3 is we have to prove this. इसको इसमें से minus करके 3 times multiply करके we have to prove it is equal to S3. Okay. So S3 will be or Sn will be what? S3n, sorry. S3n will be 3n by 2, 2a plus 3n minus 1 d. So when we subtract S2 minus S1, okay, we'll get this answer, that is 3n by 2 and when multiplied by 3, 3 multiply कर देंगे, so then we'll get this answer. Okay. So from this side we'll start RHS, है ना? So RHS will start 3 S2 minus S1. Okay, we are evaluating this. This should be equal to what? S3. Okay, and S3 is this. So we'll check again and again when we'll be calculating this. So 3 thrice. Okay, thrice. I'll write it here. Okay, this is clear. So thrice S2 is what? S2 is 2n by 2, 2a plus 2n minus 1 d. Okay, and then minus S1, that is n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 d. This we have to do. Okay, this is what we have to do. Okay, there is a glare there. So I'll write it somewhere down. I'll not use this there. This portion. I'll write it somewhere down. Okay. So I think this is okay. So thrice of S2 again. So S2 is what? 2n by 2, 2a plus 2n minus 1 d. Okay. And then minus n by 2. Okay. N by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 d. So this is we have to solve, है ना? And we have to solve and we have to bring it equal to what? This S3, है ना? So now we'll club the 2a terms together. Okay, we'll open the bracket. 2n by 2 dot 2a, dot means multiplication. Then I can write again 2n by 2, 2n minus 1 d. Okay, then I'll write here 2, this is n by 2 dot 2a plus, okay, opening the bracket, I'll get minus n by 2 n minus 1 into d. Okay, so now I'll add the terms which contain 2a in it, and or I can take common also. So I can take common what I can take, I'll solve it. So when I solve this thing, 2n by 2, this is giving me 1. Okay, if I cancel these two terms, 2n by 2, or I can write like this also. If I don't cancel also, I can write this like this. So I'll write 2n by 2 2a minus n by 2 dot 2a plus, I can write it like this, 2n by 2 2n minus 1 minus n by 2 n minus 1, and then I can put this thing, all of this thing in bracket again, and this is common d. Okay, so when I subtract from this number, I will get what? I will get n by 2 dot 2a. Okay, 2n by 2 में से अगर मैं n by 2 subtract करूँगी तो I'll get this. कैसे कि 2a कॉमन ले लो, and 2n by 2 में से n by 2 माइनस करेंगे, we'll get n by 2. And similarly here, यहाँ पे क्या करेंगे? I'll open the brackets. Okay, so that is 4n square minus 2n over 2 minus n square plus n. Okay, and this is common. 2 is common. So on solving this, I'll write it here. So that's equals to n by 2 2a plus 4n square minus n square is 3n square minus n divided by 2 into d. I'm getting this thing. Okay, when I'm getting this thing, can I manipulate this thing? Okay, see, I can take n common. अभी एक step और कर सकते हैं. n by 2 2a plus I am taking n by 2 again common, so 3n minus 1 I am getting, and d. So can I take what? And this 3 is left over. This 3 is continuing, है ना? This was in the question earlier also. I have left this thing. So we were having this 3 till end. Here also and here also. Okay. And then now finally it is here also. So we are getting what? I'll take n by 2 common from both, and I am left with what? 3n by 2, and this is 2a plus 3n minus 1 d. So now I can see this is equal to what? This is equal to what? See, this is equal to s of 3n, sum of 3n terms. Okay. I hope it is you have understood this thing. So pause the video to note it down. I'll do one more question. So the question is this: find the sum of all 2-digit numbers which are divisible by 3. I'll write on this side because the glare is there. Electricity has gone. So find the sum of all 2-digit numbers which are divisible by 3. So 2-digit numbers which are divisible by 3. First number of 2-digit which is divisible by 3 is what? 2-digit number. 3. First number is 12. Okay. Then 15, and then the last 2-digit number will be what? 99. So find the sum of, we have to calculate the sum of all 2-digit numbers which are divisible by 3. So what is the formula of sum? What is the formula of sum? What's the formula of sum? Formula of sum is Sn is equal to n by 2 a plus n. If you know the first term and the last term. Okay. So the first term here in this case is what? In this case is a is equal to 12, and the last term we know it is 99. And we don't need the common difference right now. Otherwise it is 3. So Sn will be what? N by 2. So we don't know here the value of what? That is n. We don't know n. So first in that case we have to calculate the n. So total number of terms. How many number of terms are there which are divisible by 3? So Tn, to calculate Tn or the number of terms which are divisible by 3, we will apply the formula. Last term is equal to a plus n minus 1d, because we don't have the value of n right now. So L is what? L is what? L is 99 right here, 99, and a plus d. A is what? 12, and n minus 1d. N I don't know. Okay, and d is what? D is what? D is 3 here, because now we need d here. Okay, so d is 3. So 99 minus 12, n minus 1 multiplied by 3. 19 minus 12 is 7 and 87. So divided by 3, we'll get n. 3. So number of terms are 30. So there are 30 terms between 12 and 99, and they are 2-digit numbers which are all divisible by 3. So their total number 30. So we have got 30 here. So we'll put 30 here. 30 divided by 2, and this will give us 9, 1, 1. So 15. The sum will be, on multiplying 15 into 111, we are going to get what? We'll get 1665. We'll get what? 1665. Do the multiplication on your own. So the total number of the sum of all the terms is 1665. So pause the video to note it down. We'll do 2 more questions. So moving on to the 8th question. A sum of 2800 rupees is to be used for 4 award prizes. Each prize after the first one is 200 less than the preceding prize. Find the value of each prize. Okay. So we have the total amount we have is what? It is 2800 we have in our hand. And I have to distribute that money into 4 prizes. And the first prize, whatever amount is that, whatever amount I have decided for the first prize, the next prize I'll keep off 200 less. So that means the common difference is 200 minus 200. How? So if I keep the first prize to be of x rupees, then I have to keep the second prize of lesser amount. And by what amount? That is x minus 200. So when we calculate the common difference, we do second term minus first term. So when we calculate the d, we get what? Minus 200. So d is minus 200. And I have calculated here also first. So the same thing I have did. Okay, done here. So d we have calculated. Now we know the total number of terms in the series. We can calculate this thing by AP also and by any other formula also. But because we are studying AP, so I'll do it with arithmetic progression only. So the total number of terms, how many prizes I have to make? 4 prizes. So number of terms are 4. And the first term is what? X. Okay. And sum I have got the sum, value of sum. And I use this formula. Sn is equal to n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1d. So n is what? 4 by 2 and 2a. So a I am keeping x. So 2x. And n minus 1. So 4 minus 1 is 3. And the common difference is minus 200. So I will put a bracket here. Then what will I do? See, I'll put it here 2800 again and divide by 2. 2800 and divide by 2, I'll get 1400 here. And x plus 2x plus, I'm getting here 2x plus 600, and when I read 1400 plus 600 will be giving, it will be giving me 2000. And 2x is equal to 2000, so dividing by 2, I'll get what? 1000 rupees. So the first prize is of 1000 rupees. Let us check the answer once again. First prize is of 1000 rupees. The second prize will be of 800 rupees. And for third prize will be of 600 rupees. And fourth will be 400. The sum should come what? Sum should be 2800 only. So 0, 0, 8 plus 6, 14. 14 plus 4 is 20, 18. So 2800. So the sum is 2800. Right? So pause the video to note it down. And आज के लिए for this video I'm ending with these 8 questions. Maybe I'll make some more videos of this AP only, and the level will be tougher than this, because I find some students in my class, they are having problem in solving these questions, so I made this video for them also.